Multiple SSH keys on Windows. What does multiple SSH keys mean? Using multiple SSH keys on Windows means creating and using more than one SSH key on the same computer for different Git accounts or services. It means you have more than one Git account, or you work for different companies, or you use GitHub and GitLab, or you separate personal and office projects. So multiple SSH keys equals different identities plus different keys plus same computer. Why multiple SSH keys matter? It is important because avoids account conflicts, keeps work and personal repos separate, prevents permission errors, improves security, makes authentication clean. Without multiple keys, crossmark wrong account is used, crossmark push fails, crossmark access denied, crossmark confusing identity, crossmark risk of leaking work access. With multiple keys, checkmark correct account used, checkmark push works, checkmark no conflicts, checkmark safer login, checkmark clean setup. Why you might need multiple SSH keys. This usually happens when you have work and personal GitHub accounts. You use GitHub plus GitLab. You work for multiple clients. You contribute to open source. You use different email identities. Without multiple keys, crossmark Git doesn't know which account to use. Crossmark SSH uses wrong key. Crossmark permission denied. Crossmark repo access fails. With multiple keys, checkmark each account gets its own key. Checkmark SSH knows which key to use. Checkmark push and pull work. Checkmark no confusion. Typical situations where this is needed. Common scenarios. Work GitHub account. Personal GitHub account. GitHub plus GitLab. Bitbucket plus GitHub. Company repo plus personal repo. Example. Work repo means needs work key. Personal repo means needs personal key. Why? Same PC. Different accounts. Different permissions. Different keys. Basic troubleshooting steps. First checks. Check existing SSH keys. Check SSH config file. Check remote URL. Check which key is used. Test SSH connection. Why? Avoid wrong key. Prevent permission error. Confirm identity. Ensure correct mapping. Fix 1. Generate multiple SSH keys. Use when you need separate identities. Result. Each account gets its own key. Why? Better security. Clear separation. Easy control. Warning danger. Crossmark overwriting old key. Crossmark naming keys poorly. Good practice. Checkmark name keys clearly. Checkmark use different emails. Checkmark store in .ssh folder. Fix 2. Configure SSH config file. Use when you want SSH to pick correct key automatically. Result. Each host uses its own key. Why? Auto selection. No manual switching. Clean workflow. Bad practice. Crossmark no config file. Crossmark one key for everything. Good practice. Checkmark use host aliases. Checkmark map key to host. Checkmark keep config simple. Fix 3. Link keys to Git accounts. Use when you want GitHub, GitLab to trust your key. Result. SSH authentication works. Why? Account verification. Secure access. No passwords. Bad practice. Crossmark using same key for all. Crossmark forgetting to upload key. Good practice. Checkmark add public key to account. Checkmark test connection. Checkmark verify username. Fix 4. Update Git remote URLs. Use when you want repo to use correct SSH host. Result. Repo connects using correct key. Why? Correct identity. No access errors. Smooth push. Warning danger. Crossmark wrong remote URL. Crossmark using HTTPS accidentally. Good practice. Checkmark use SSH URLs. Checkmark match host alias. Checkmark test before pushing. Daily workflow to avoid SSH problems. Safe workflow. Use SSH config. Use named keys. Test connections. Use SSH remotes. Keep keys organized. Why? No confusion. No permission errors. Faster login. Clean setup. Common mistakes that cause SSH issues. Using only one key. No SSH config file. Wrong remote URL. Wrong account email. Deleting keys accidentally. Why? SSH fails. Permission denied. Push blocked. Identity mismatch. SSH key structure example. Good structure. id_RSA_work. id_RSA_personal. Config. Bad structure. id_RSA. Random_key. No config. Why? Easy mapping. Easy maintenance. No guessing. How multiple SSH keys affect teams. When done wrong. Wrong commits. Wrong account. Access errors. Delays. When done right. Checkmark correct identity. Checkmark secure access. Checkmark no conflicts. Checkmark smooth workflow. Real life analogy. Multiple SSH keys are like different house keys. Office key means office door. Home key means home door. Same key for all equals unsafe. Different keys equals safe. In simple words, multiple SSH keys on Windows means create more than one SSH key. Assign each key to an account. Tell Git which key to use. Work safely and correctly. Fix equals. Generate keys. Configure SSH. Link accounts. Use SSH URLs. Best practices for multiple SSH keys. Use. Checkmark separate keys per account. Checkmark clear key names. Checkmark SSH config file. Checkmark SSH remotes. Checkmark test connections. Avoid. Crossmark one key for everything. Crossmark no config file. Crossmark wrong remotes. Crossmark sharing keys. Crossmark deleting keys. Multiple SSH keys on Windows help you separate work and personal repos. Avoid authentication conflicts. Keep access secure. Work with many Git accounts. Save time. A good Git SSH setup. Checkmark uses separate keys. Checkmark uses config file. Checkmark prevents mistakes. Checkmark supports teamwork. Checkmark builds confidence.